Alright, what is going on, guys? So, kind of an interesting one this week. We are down at Bugs Island, down in Virginia, North Carolina. It's right on the line. But we're down here in Bugs, practicing for an ABA we got this weekend. So this is probably going to be a 2 or 3 parter. We're actually down here for 4 days. I'm not here just because of the ABA. I'm fishing some bigger tournaments next year that I'll talk about down the line. That I'm here kind of scouting. I want to see the whole lake. So each day I'll probably be in a different part of the lake, checking it out and seeing kind of what I like, what I don't like, and areas that I think will be good for those tournaments next year. So that's the main reason why I'm down here for so long. But today we're on the northern end. We put in at Rudd's Marina, or Rudd's Creek Marina, and we're checking out some stuff up here. This is where I've fished mostly. I've mostly spent my time up here putting in at Rudd's, fishing, you know, the bridges and up in that area. So kind of gonna go check some stuff that I've been on the last couple years, stuff I've marked on my Garmin's, and just gonna kind of run around, run some old stuff, run some history, and see kind of. Today I want to figure out where the fish are located, if they're feeding, if they're in the backs of creeks, if they're on points. So I think if I can figure out today at least where the fish are located, then I'll run. Tomorrow I'm probably going to put in down at Nutbush and check out the lower end of the lake where I don't have any history, and kind of just go from there. You know, the whole point is I want to see the whole lake, which this is a big lake. You know, for the guys that have been here, they know that this lake is massive. I think it's probably close to Smith Mountain, if not bigger than that. So definitely a big lake. It's going to be fun. We're going to burn a lot of gas. Yeah, so stay tuned. I don't really know kind of what's going to go down. I mean, I've never been here this time of year, so it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try to, you know, show you guys how I'm gonna break it down. We'll just go from there. So stay tuned, and hopefully we can figure out how to catch a bass or two. Well, there's our first fish. We've been fishing for like 10 minutes. So I found there's a point out here that comes out probably 100 yards from the bank. Like, it goes way back that way. And I scanned and I saw what I thought were fish and some stumps. So I was like, well, I might as well drop the live scope. There's probably like 10 of these down there, but I don't think that's a keeper, but I mean, it feels good to put one in the boat. All right, that is what we want. So those are all bass. Let's see if I can block that sun. That are just schooled up, and they're roaming this point, and they're looking. There's a ton of bait out here. I saw a school of at least crappie, and I think probably some shad and stuff. But they're just bass loaded on this point. So I'm gonna put the camera down. I'm gonna try to catch another one. It's been a day. What the? What is? Is this another catfish? It's gotta be. Oh God! Oh my God! That is how fast your day can turn around. What the hell? Oh my. That is a freaking stud. I am so confused. Come here. Let me get a look at you. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want to. This is a 3-pounder. Holy cow. I was not expecting that. Look at that. That just changed our whole day. Pretty much been struggling the entire day. Like, I've fished deep and I've caught like 2 fish, one on camera, one wasn't, and then I went shallow for a long time and didn't even get a bite. So I haven't gotten a bite in like 3 hours. And I ran over here and I caught that freaking catfish that you guys saw. And I was honestly pretty much ready to go home because it's been rough. And then I literally get up on the front deck, look at live, didn't touch trolling motor, look at the live scope, see a brush pile, and I took 1 cast and freaking 3-pounder. So we're gonna definitely mark this place and I'm gonna keep it in mind. Especially going for as long as we've gone without getting a bite. So I'm gonna put this guy back. Hopefully he bites again Sunday or Saturday, but yeah, pretty weird. Just threw my shaky head at him and he followed it all the way down. Weird. All right. Oh God. Oh my God. Did you guys see that? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. That was insane. I threw back in that brush pile. I threw back in that brush pile that I just caught that 3.5 out of. I threw my jerkbait because I could see them sitting there, so I wanted to just stick it in their face and see if they'd eat it. And they all came after it, and then they went away, so I reeled it back in. The fish followed it all the way up, missed it as I pulled it out of the water. I dropped it back in and he ate it. I mean, after today, I mean, to find a spot that's got bass and good keeper size, I mean, that makes me feel a lot better. I feel like that's something that I can replicate. I mean, it's just brush piles, so if I can go graph tomorrow and find me 10 brush piles just like that, we're sitting pretty. Alright, pretty tough day. Didn't really find much of a pattern. We caught that 1 fish first thing on a jerkbait on a point, which the point definitely has bait. That's the one thing that I figured out today, is the fish are definitely relating to bait, which I think is just kind of how this lake fishes. I know they got a lot of shad, a lot of bluegill, a lot of crappie, so pretty much kind of fall stuff. Wherever the bait fish are, the bass are going to be around. So every fish we caught today was around some sort of bait, whether it was on a brush pile that had bait, just a long sloping point that had bait, rocks, everything was around bait. So I'm probably not going to come back up here just because I kind of know what's up here. So tomorrow I think we're gonna go to the southern end of the lake, put in it down at Nutbush. And yeah, I haven't fished down there in probably like 5 years. So I don't really know what to expect down there. I'm just gonna kind of go look around, and I think that spot that we caught that 3 and that keeper, that's gonna be, I think that's where we're probably gonna start on Saturday. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. That could definitely change in the next 2 days. So pretty rough day. But yeah, I'm gonna get this boat covered and we're gonna head to the hotel, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Peace. I caught a few yesterday, but it was tough.
Yeah.
I caught like 3 keepers all day. Yeah. Is there a tournament coming this weekend?
Yeah, there's a CBC championship Friday and Saturday.
Okay, how many boats is that?
118 were signed up there.
Gotcha. Putting out of here, right? Gotcha. Alright, forgot to film an intro today, or this morning, but I'm on Kerr. I put in down at Nutbush, and that lasted an hour, and there were way too many boats down there for my liking. We're putting in Saturday for the tournament up the lake, so I pulled out, ran up the lake to where we're putting in at, I forget the name of it, County Line, I think. And I have not caught a bass all day. I guess it's only been 5 hours, but still 4 hours. But it's been very rough. I've found fish out deep, and I just can't get them to eat. I idled for probably 2 or 3 hours just looking for brush piles. Found a couple that I found fish on that hopefully I can get to bite Saturday. But I've noticed, I think there's going to be 2 kind of games going on. There's the bait game, which almost every single point on this lake has bait on it. Big balls of shad, crappie, I'm not sure what they are, but and then I think the brush pile game too. So I found a few brush piles yesterday that I like. I found a few brush piles today that I like, but I just have not been able to get anything to eat. So pretty much instead of beating myself up all day, I'm gonna pull out. We got a cabin on Gaston, just because that's all I could really find last minute. So I'm gonna slide to Gaston, probably included in this video, and I'm gonna try to go catch spotted bass. Kind of just change my mindset, kind of reset. Yeah, go do that for a little bit, and then tomorrow we're gonna hit Kerr hard. We're gonna run pretty much this whole northern end tomorrow and see what we can figure out. But yeah, that kind of wraps it up for today. I'm kind of sick of this lake right now just because it's freaking brutal. But yeah, so I'll see you all. I'll pick the camera back up when I roll a Gaston. I'm gonna go get this cabin set up. I'm gonna go try to catch a spotted bass. All right, we made it to Gaston. We got like 2 hours to try to catch a bass. The goal, I want to catch a spotted bass. I'm down here, so haven't caught a spotted bass since probably March or April. So it's been a while. That's the goal. We want to catch at least 1 spotted bass. I wouldn't mind catching a big one, that'd be pretty fun. But yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna run some creeks, run some points, run some deep stuff that I got, and we're gonna see what happens. Peace. Oh my God, that was sick. Come on, fish. Threw on a freaking lay down. and I saw this fish watching it. And I tapped it. He swam over and his nose was like an inch from it. Tapped it one more time, smoked it. Nice little Gaston fish. And that is why we came to Gaston. For this fish right here. Cute little spotted bass. No! Oh! What was that? Oh, come on. Please bite again. Alright, so I'm sitting here at the shop getting this video uploaded and found out that I accidentally deleted the entire day 3 footage. So that's how it goes sometimes, but kind of going to try to break down what happened on day 3 of my practice. I went deep in the morning like I had been and just wasn't happening. Same thing, saw the fish, couldn't get them to eat. So I was like, let me go shallow for like an hour, 2 hours, and just make sure there's no fish up there. And I got about a 2-mile stretch that I like when I go shallow up there. Went up there and I caught like 3 in like 30 minutes, and I was like, okay, well this is gonna change everything. Did that, caught some fish on a crankbait. I think 2 fish on a crankbait, 1 on a spinnerbait, and I might have caught another one, I don't remember, but yeah. So that definitely changed my game plan up a little bit. And then, so my plan from then on, or for tournament day, was I was going to start deep on my brush piles, and then I was going to go shallow and kind of rotate back and forth and just kind of see what happens. But yeah, you guys will definitely want to stay tuned for the tournament video. It ended up working out all right, and it'll be a fun video. So I'm excited to share that with you all. So appreciate y'all watching as always. Like, subscribe, do all that for me, and yeah, and also just let me know what you guys want to see. I'm not opposed to anything. There's not a ton of good fishing around here once it gets cold. I'll probably try to do some crappie. But yeah, the bass fishing gets very tough, especially on the river. So, you know, just let me know what you guys want to see. Any recommendations for the channel, you know, drop them below. Let me know. So, yeah, look forward to seeing all that, and I'll catch you all next week. Peace.